what's up to all my reefers out there in OG Recent Aquarium. So today, guys, so you know they painted the buildings here. This is the buildings they all painted, all right? And when they painted the buildings, they told us to take everything off the balcony. So I had to remove everything, which included my auto-water changer. Now I'm back to reinstalling it. Lines already ran, but I said, hey, let's walk you guys through. Might be some guys out there who want to interested in setting up the Trident auto-water change and what it takes, right? So here we go. So basically what I have here, this will be my reservoir. This is I think it's like an 18-gallon tub. It already has salt water in it. It's mixing. If you notice in the wall here, I've drilled a hole. Now through that, and I'll show you in a sec, but through that hole in the wall, I ran my tube for my water in, my tube for my water out. Basically, I'm going out to a 5-gallon plug. I ran a extension cord that goes to a heater and to a recirculating pump, and also at some point I'm going to put a switch in here so when it runs low it triggers my apex, and I already have that cable ran right here. Alright, so I got more water, I'm mixing. So basically this closes up. When this fills the 5 gallons, I dump it. So this is all good. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, make it look neater, but I make it seem kind of simple. So that's run to the house. But what I need to do now is, guys, I need to calibrate it. This is where you want to calibrate the dose heads to make sure the same amount of water coming out is going in. And I'm going to show you how to do that, right? So when you calibrate a dose, it grabs 40 millimeters of water. So this is 40 millimeters in a set period of time. So we're going in, should be the same going out. If there's any change, you just slightly modify it, and then that takes care of that, all right? So let me go inside, and we're going to first run the input calibration. That's the water going into the tank. Then the water out of the tank. I'm going to show you how to do that from the apex. Grab it here. I'm also going to give you a quick run how I ran the wires in the house and see where we go from there.
Time to cash in at Cash Creek Casino.
So this is for the water, the hole going in and out of the house there. As you can see, it runs along the wall.
Go all out.
Runs along the wall. Comes in behind the tank, where I've already been working in the sump, and to the water change dose. So they went in and out. So those two hoses, one goes into the return section straight to the tank, and then I'm pulling from the opposite end of the sump to basically get a rotation, right? And this is how you prime each one. So basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to run it'll be hard by myself, but we're going to cut off actually, let's see here. I'm going to sit this right here. We're going to take, this is the input hose. We're going to sit it, actually, let's see. We're going to sit it in here. We're going to go to the calibration dashboard apex. I want to run a calibration, and when it's finished, it should be 40 millimeters, close to 40 millimeters of water in this cup. Whatever it is, I'm going to make the adjustments, then I'm going to reverse it, go outside, and capture the water going out. All right? Here we go. All right, here at the apex, under the task menu, you'll see Trident. Actually, I want doser calibration. Dose calibration, calibrate dose pumps. And one thing you want to know, and I'll talk about this later, is that this is the flow. This will be outside in, inside out. Next. Now I labeled my dosers. It is dose 11. Place in, out, out, in. Calibrate. 40 millimeters. Go next. Now it's calibrating. If I go back down here, it is indeed dropping water in here. And when it's finished, it should be 40 millimeters. Okay, you guys can see it's right on 40 milliliters. So water going out is calibrated fine. Let's go outside, do the exact same thing. Okay, so water's in there. Now let's, different country. Now let's calibrate the other side. This is at 40 also. Next. And let's go see. Alright, so this is the water going out. Where's the numbers at? It's at 40, so we're good. So both pumps are calibrated, 41 and 41 out. Great, that's good to go. Now I just need to go in and set up the schedule for the exchange. One thing I want to point out to you guys, it's very important when you're doing water changes. Normally the dose pump, each head comes in and out like this. In and out like this. Okay, so this is in, out, out, in, out, and out. On. So the pumps are set up to go in and out, in and out. And you're gonna notice something really quick, weird. I don't know why Apex does it, but when Apex actually in their setup of the water change, it's not in and out, it's in, middle, and out. It's actually the opposite. So that's one thing I want to definitely show you. I want you to keep in mind as you watch this. So I walk through the makeup, okay? So what I want you to do, I want you to watch this, and let's do it on the big screen. It's probably easier to see. And we're going to change 1 gallon a day, which is 7 gallons a week, which is 28 gallons a month, which is about 22% water change monthly. Slow change. Basically, I'm doing this to keep my trace elements up because I'm using a 2-part and, well, general maintenance, you'll see. All right, so let's come over here. And let's find out. Alexa, how many milliliters in a gallon of water?
1 gallon of water is 3,790 milliliters.
Okay, so 3,790 is what we want. So let's go to automatic water change. Now this is where it tells you, or reminds you, water goes in on the out, in on the outside, out on the inside. Keep that in mind, right? Next, this is the dose pump here. And I have one side called water in, one side called water out, another side called water out. Now, Alexa, how many millimeters in a gallon?
Here's something I found on the internet. Millimeter is a measurement of distance.
Oh, come on, Alexa. How many millimeters in a gallon of water?
1 gallon of water is 3,790 milliliters.
Okay, so 3,790. 3,000. Alright guys, let's do this on the computer real quick here. So let's go to tasks. Oh, 1 second here. Go to the task manager. This laptop does not want to cooperate. Let's go down to automatic water change. Maybe I should wear here. Water change. Maybe I should wear my glasses, but I'm not. Okay. Scan down. Go next. Let's pick the dose. I got one side called water in, one's called water out. I'm going to do 1 gallon. I'm going to do it at 1,600 hours, 1,800 hours, which is 16 o'clock every day. Which is 6 o'clock every day, sorry. And I'm going to have it finished at 6:30, which is 16:30. I think that's enough. 18:30, yeah. Oh yeah, this is wrong too then. 18:30, okay. If it's not enough time, it'll tell you that you need to allow more time. So let's go 18:30. Yeah, see, to do 1 gallon, man, it takes 47 minutes to do 1 gallon. That's a long time. So it's now 6 o'clock to 6:47. every day.
So it's 45 minutes.
45 minutes to do 1 gallon.
You can't do it till 6:30.
Not 1 gallon, I can't. No. So next. Okay, so it says you do 1 gallon water change daily between the hours of 6 and 6:47 on the out. So I send that. Done. Now I go into the Trident. I'm sorry, if I go into the doser, guys, I control it. 1 second here. Why can I not do anything here? I'm having a hard time. Here we go. Now, these are the 2 Trident hits. Trident automatically takes the same amount in as out, and they're called water in, water out. So I go into the settings of these. Here are the settings. At 6 o'clock to 6:47, it's going to take 1 gallon. Now, this is the important part. You got to go in and go to modify. Because by default, oh, that's correct. Add. Okay, cool. That's going to add. And we're going to save this one. That's okay. Let's go look at the out. One of these we got to change. I forget which one it is. If we go to, and then we can change that water into auto. Now it's on timer. Let's go into this one. Modify. See, it says remove. It has to say add. That's the key right there. That'll mess you up every time. Because otherwise, if you leave it on remove, instead of putting water in the tank, it's going to pull water out of the tank. Because remember, we want both to go in and out. So we want to. So we're basically telling it that the source for the in water is outside. To take from the outside, put it in, and the source for the water to add or water to remove is inside, outside. So take from in and go out. It's confusing, but trust me. Add. You go okay. All right, that's the last step. And I go back here, and I got to turn the out to auto. Now, that's it. Auto water change is set. Every day is 6 o'clock to 6:47. It's going to do a 1 gallon water change. Now, if I want specific days, I go to advanced programming, and I can add some code there. If you guys are interested, let me know. But right now, I'm just going to do basic gallon a day to get back started. OG Reef for the Aquariums. Hope you like, subscribe. So you see her right there?
Me?
You see her?
Why are you saying me?
I don't know. Anyway, guys, I bought a UV sterilizer coming this weekend. And some other things. So stick around.
Yeah,
I'm buying more stuff. So like, subscribe, hit the button below, follow me, help me get to 1,000 subs, guys. Check me out on Instagram, even on TikTok. I got some videos on TikTok I'm trying to learn. All right.